I mean, that is one of our favorite promotions. And by the way, guaranteed, right, all of your purchase right now, guaranteed to be in your home before Christmas. Okay, so I have to remind you, we briefly mentioned, oh, we're gonna go to the pie maker. Okay, let's go to the pie maker. We've been waiting and waiting to get to the pie maker. Here it is, customer pick. And by the way, the last in the quantity. I don't even have, I'm supposed to sell more than what I even have available. So we have about 700 only remaining. We have it available in red, we have it in black. And here in the black, I can just tip it down so you can notice how deep the well is. So I want you to think about this, not just for like an apple pie, but what about for your quiches, for all of your veggie pies and all of your meat pies. $32.95 is your price today. And the fact, so again, it's just you get the pie maker, you also get the pastry cutter that goes right along with it. So Marion, we're gonna go jump right to Miss Marion, who's gonna start us off on this one. But this has been one of our favorites, one of our top holiday items since we've been offering it, Marion.
Oh, and I love this because it's so fun. It's fun for me because I'm a pastry chef, but I'm also a mom and a grandma, and to have the kids come over, the grandkids, and just to be able to play without making a huge mess, without a huge investment in time, and that what comes up is gorgeous and delicious, it's such a win. And the cutter, it's so genius that Wolfgang thought of that. And what I love is that Wolfgang gives us permission to use store-bought ingredients. So this is one of those pie crusts that you buy in a box. There's two in there. Unroll it. This is the bottom cutter with this, and see how it notches it, Bobby? I love that because it makes it so easy to get down in that deep, deep well, because the notches help you get it down in there. And what's so cool too is you don't have to be too fussy about how it is in there, because the top is going to come down, and even if you have single crust or double, but when you close it, it's going to crimp it and seal it so it's perfect. And then when you flip it over, this side does the top. So puff pastry is really nice because it puffs up, or just the pie dough, and then there's your top. But it's for pies, it's for cupcakes. I love that. I love this one for Hanukkah in the white and the beautiful light blue. I think that's really fun. And then if you want to make one that's a little bit more holiday festive Christmas, just color cake mix. And this is just from a cake mix. We just color it and then add that. But watch how simple, Bobby. Just, you can either spoon them, or I love putting them in the squeeze bottles. If you squeeze at the same time, you don't have to be too fussy.
Oh,
but
fun.
that's how we did it. Just squeeze your batter in there, bake it, and you don't have to worry about preheating. I love that with the grandkids, you can do it from a cold state and then plug it in once you've got everything done. 4 or 5 minutes, your dessert is done, and it's portion control, which I need because I struggle with my weight.
So we have that great part about it. And Chef, I know for Chef Wolf, one of the top items that you make, Chef, for that major award show are the chicken pot pies, aren't they?
Totally. The chicken pot pie has become so famous. So now you can make them in your own home. Why? You get the pie dough in the store if you want to, and then you just put the dough in just like Marianne showed you, and then you can take it out just like that if you want to put the little aluminum strip here, so it's easier to get them out. And where is my knife? They are gone. No, here is one. Okay, and then can we get a close-up in here? Look in here. Look at the chicken pot pie.
Oh,
nice and hot out of the oven. So this is leftover chicken, and I used a little mushroom cream soup, you know, a creamy mushroom soup, mixed it together, added a few peas and carrots, and that's it. So you can make that at home. Though my favorite probably is the apple pie. Who doesn't like apple pies? In the fall, apple sign season, it could be pears, whatever you like it, whatever you like. And look at that. Take it out.
Wow. And Chef, I love that you're showing the little tip about putting the tin foil underneath, because I'm doing that. It works great.
Now look at that. You just put it in like that while the machine is cold, and then put the dough in it. I can show it to you one more time after that too. So now, look at that. Here we have a delicious apple pie with some cranberry in here. Look at that, piping hot.
Wow.
So if you want, you can put a little powdered sugar on here.
Ooh.
And naturally, in Austria, we call it Schlag or whipped cream. We put a little whipped cream on here. And here you have the most amazing desserts. Who would not fall in love with an apple pie like that? I mean, so simple, so easy. What it's also great for is for leftovers. Like we had some steaks left over, you know, you have it left over. So I use a little barbecue sauce, put a little vegetables, some mushrooms in there, and then put it in my pie here. Hop. All right. So you can see one thing I didn't talk about is the even cooking. Look at the pie dough here. See that?
Perfect.
Everywhere perfectly cooked, including the top. So now you get that. And here you have, look at that.
Oh, wow. And you know what, Chef, that I
So,
find when you do
yeah,
this, you make that fresh dessert. Everybody flips out because it's, you know, you come to the table, they've just been made, so everything is hot and yummy, and just like you're showing, everything's
exactly.
melting. Ooh, people love it.
And you know what is so great about it is you can start with a pie maker when it's cold. So you don't have